Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. Okay, guys, so happy June 22nd, which is the day before Jason's birthday, which is really exciting because we're going to have an amazing day tomorrow. We're going to celebrate Jason's 41st birthday. And then right after, of course, we have my birthday coming up. So it's just like back to back. We do this every year. But in case you guys don't know, I did want to share with you guys, we are throwing this big birthday bash on Saturday, July 6th in downtown Charleston on King Street. We are co-hosting it with Daisy from Below Deck Sailing Yacht and Monica Garcia from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. You'll definitely see a few familiar faces, and then we have DJ Bear doing us as well. So much fun. Make sure that you RSVP to ASST at upandadamlive.com. That way you don't miss out on anything. Now let's get to the exposed text, please, shall we? Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. All right, guys. So you know that there was a lot of falling out with Melissa Pfeister, Teresa Giudice, and now it looks like Jennifer Aydin is confronting in texts that have been revealed to Melissa Pfeister for making up bizarre rumors to troll accounts. Melissa Pfeister calls her a low-down piece of shit. Okay. Now, this came from All About the Real Housewives, and I will share the screenshots with you, but they said on our most recent episode of All About the Real Housewives podcast, we did a deep dive on why the Namaste Bitches podcast ended with Teresa and Melissa. We touch on how Melissa betrayed Teresa by sending private texts with Teresa to troll accounts and talking poorly of Teresa. In the episode, we also reveal how Jennifer Aydin confronted Melissa over a horrible rumor that Melissa had troll accounts spread. It was during BravoCon, Melissa announced that she suffered a miscarriage, and everyone later found out that she told troll accounts her miscarriage was caused by her co-host Teresa Giudice's husband, Louis Ruelas. Oh, wow. Melissa claimed that Louis yelled at her, and in response, she suffered a miscarriage immediately after. But Melissa told several troll accounts this version, but stayed silent herself. Now, despite accusing Louis Ruelas of this damaging accusation, she continued doing a podcast with Teresa and told Teresa she had no involvement in the rumor because that clearly was not the case. During this time, Jennifer Aydin went straight to Melissa to ask why these things were being said. And Jennifer spent BravoCon with Melissa and had a very different experience with her. So I'm going to show you guys some of the texts. Let me just share the screen because there's a lot. I was not pulling all of these photos. Hold on. Again, thank you to All About the Real Housewives. Let's just go through these. Holy shit. It's like, guys, hold on. So, from Jennifer. Melissa, this is crazy. I thought I should go straight to the source. Did you say all of this? If this is how you feel, I'm so sorry I didn't know. Please call me when you can talk. And cleared the air. Somebody sent to her, she went crying away to a bathroom all alone. Girlfriend didn't even console or comfort her. The poor woman has been through hell the last 2 years with moving a lot, 2 miscarriages. I don't understand how Teresa doesn't have any empathy for Melissa. Melissa is not beneath Teresa and Louis, although that's what Louis yelled in Melissa's face. And it's true, the things that they said about Louis, and we all see it even in our DMs. He would DM on Teresa's name to tell us. It also went on and said, I guess her to Jennifer Aydin, look, there's a lot that you don't know that I can't say that I witnessed from Melissa that weekend. So far from what you're saying, there's no way a woman would do what she was doing through miscarriage. So believe what you want. If we ever get on a phone conversation one day, maybe I'll tell you the truth. And then somebody said, Jennifer, I so appreciate your concern. Now, was the concern coming before or after you sent these messages to a blogger over the weekend? Not only saying I lied about a very painful and hard miscarriage, which is beyond, this is coming from Melissa, which is beyond disgusting enough, but also essentially saying I sexually assaulted you, wanting to cheat on my husband for you. I've heard a lot of shit, but this has to be the most vile, disgusting, low-down piece of shit garbage I've ever heard. And not to mention fucking slander. She said, hello, Melissa. I needed to find a quiet moment and take the time to respond to you. This is why we tried calling you multiple times to clear things up directly from you.
to find out who was saying these things. So to answer your question, yes. Okay. You were talking to Lisa Hochstein while kneeling by her chair for 20 minutes. You were drinking and smoking every night, and don't take that offensively. You were. From what I experienced that weekend with you, there was no indication that you were going through anything physical or emotional. You seemed to be happy as a clam. So I'm very sorry for fighting that narrative. I had no idea that you miscarried. When I asked Teresa, I felt terrible, which is, well, moving on. Think you're talking about, which is what I think you're talking about, to with such disrespect. If it's one thing I'm not, it's a liar. And I always own my shit. You did say to me that night, you said that to me that night, point blank, and to my face, you said a lot of silly things. That night, I tried my best to laugh it off, but you should know that it made me uncomfortable. I have a right to stand on my truth, and no one is going to tell me otherwise, but it was so obvious that you were drunk, the way that you were slurring your words. Oh, God. She said, "You were drunk, just buzzed, don't remember. I really don't care. It happened. It's a fact. And I was uncomfortable, period. The end. I have multiple witnesses. You need to steer away from attacking me for that, going off on me when everyone around us heard you talk like that. So relax with the whole sexual assault thing. I'm going to let that go since you did it without knowing my side and having a conversation with me about it first, which is what we. Da, 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 da. Now, continues on. Anything remotely close to what this person was alleging, and there were a lot of nasty things said about Louis and Teresa that I thought there was no way it could be you. So for someone to tell me that you were going through a miscarriage during the same weekend where we partied and kikied every night seems like a far-fetched reach. Every time I saw you, you were peppy, high energy, taking pictures left and right. When we were at Delilah's, mm, God. When I asked Teresa, I felt terrible, which is why I wanted to clear the air. I should never have even gotten involved with that blogger. I saw online what looked like some plot to break you and Teresa apart, and I wanted to know what was going on. So I'll apologize for that. But what I'm not going to let you do is curse me out and call me names like a low down piece of shit garbage and imply that I'm lying with your not to mention slander. I don't know who you think you're talking to with such disrespect. Mm, okay. You should have messaged me about it first, which is what we should have done instead of the silly texting. I can put my big girl panties on and apologize for not knowing you went through a miscarriage that weekend. You were very good on putting on a brave face and making it seem like nothing was wrong. And I'm sorry you went through it alone. I never thought you lied. I just didn't think the info came from you because it didn't match what I witnessed from being with you that weekend. So I'm truly sorry. Huh. She said to find out who was saying these things. So to answer your question, yes, of course, this concern came after because I didn't think that this information was coming from you. Remember, there's a disgruntled ex out there adamant about bringing Louis and Teresa down. Plus, I have never heard anything remotely close to what this person was alleging. And there were a lot of nasty things said about Louis and Teresa that I thought there was no way. This is a shit show of the best kind. Mm. All right, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. So pop off in the comment section, please, because we definitely need to hear them. And also, don't forget, let us know if you're going to be coming to the birthday bash. I would love to have you guys. And don't forget on your way out, Up and Adam Channel 1, Up and Adam Channel 2 hit 50,000 subscribers. So thank you guys. But Up and Adam Channel 1, keep subscribing, keep hitting that like button, hitting the notification bells, and keep an eye out because we're going to keep on keeping on. And yeah, just happy weekend. Stay safe and don't drink and drive ever. Love you. Bye.